Senate Judiciary Chairman Lindsey Graham is fresh off of a briefing from National Security Advisor John Bolton, and he joins me now. Good to see you tonight, Senator. Thank you for being here this evening.
Thank you.
Let's start right there with what you were told by John Bolton, and then I want to show you what one of your colleagues said about the meeting.
Yeah, I also was briefed Saturday, I think, by Pompeo. So this goes back to April decision by the president to designate the Revolutionary Guard as a terrorist organization. That's the muscle for the Ayatollah. On May 2nd, we told every country you can no longer buy oil from Iran and avoid sanctions. We took all the exemptions off the table. So we're really tightening the screws. What I think and what the intelligence community believes, this is a reaction to those two decisions. And the intelligence is very strong that Iran's behind attacking ships and pipelines. The threat stream against our personnel in Iraq was picked up also by the British. So we'll be briefed tomorrow in the Senate. And I'm convinced that the threat to American personnel in Iraq is real.
So here's what Chris Murphy, senator from Connecticut, said. He said, I'm listening to Republicans twist the Iran intel to make it sound like Iran is taking unprovoked offensive measures against the United States and our allies, like it came out of nowhere. I've read the intel too. And let me be clear, that is not what the intel says Senator Murphy.
Well, the Gang of Eight was briefed, and Senator Warner said everybody needs to hear what I hear. And I like Senator Murphy, but he's sort of missing the big picture here. What did you expect Iran to do when we told everybody in the world you can no longer buy their oil? All exemptions are off the table. When we designated the Revolutionary Guard a terrorist organization, which it is, I expect Iran to push back, and they have. And I expect us to let Iran know what will happen to them if they attacked American interests in Iraq or anywhere else.
Yeah.
Who do you think blew up the pipeline, and who do you think attacked these ships?
Bernie Sanders says Trump, the schoolyard bully, is threatening to take us into another war in the Middle East, just what we need. Pete Buttigieg also spoke out against it on Sunday night. So you've got a lot of Democratic candidates who are lining up here, and they're sending a pretty strong signal to Iran, saying, elect one of us, people of the United States, and we will be right back in that Iran deal.
Well, you don't have to believe me or Bolton or Pompeo, but we're going to have the Secretary of Defense and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Joe Dunford, who has a tremendous credibility. They're going to brief us tomorrow. But you have to be kind of blind. These are the same people, Bernie and others, and Murphy, who thought it was a good idea to give the Ayatollah $150 billion in sanctions relief, and they can't believe he didn't build roads and bridges. These are the people that sold us the Iran deal. These are the people that told us there's no crisis at the border. So I've been briefed, but the whole Senate's going to get briefed tomorrow, and these attacks against our allies, shipping and pipelines, are directed by Iran, in my view, and the threat streams against American personnel are real. They just shot a rocket into the green zone. So Trump's doing the right thing, President Trump is, by telling the Iranians, you go down this road at your own peril, and Bernie and these people got to explain to America exactly who they believe Iran to be.
All right, just one more quick question before I let you go. The White House sending the signal to Don McGahn, the former White House counsel, that they do not believe that he should testify on the Hill tomorrow. There is a lot in the Mueller report that they would like to ask him about with regard to McGahn's conversations with the president. What do you think of that move?
Well, I think anything going on in the House is a political circus, is political revenge. Mueller was the person that I trusted to be fair. Don McGahn testified to Mueller for about 30 hours. They gave Mueller 1.4 million documents. What Nadler is doing is a political effort, and if I were the White House, I would not empower Nadler in his efforts to try to take the president down. Mueller's decision matters to me, not Nadler. I could care less what Nadler thinks. Mueller was the final word on all things Trump for me.
So you think it's right for the White House to say, nobody, let's not. I know you said it's case closed, that they want to shut this down.
Right. Yes.
Thank you very much, Senator Graham. Always good to see you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.